Hi, I'm Craig. You may recognize me as Stuttering Craig from way back in the old internet days. It's good to see you guys. Thanks so much for finding me. And today we're taking a look at Pop Fiction, my favorite old classic show that doesn't exist anymore. My God, it's so good. You guys enjoyed the episode about Reptile. You enjoyed the episode about Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Today we're going to take a look at one about Sonic the Hedgehog. This is just simply titled You're Too Slow. I don't know what it's about. I'm guessing about some sort of blast processing, but it has Sonic in it. And I'm sure I watched this like 10, 12 years ago, so I'm looking forward to digging into it again. Before we get into that, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up. And I'll tell you what, man, in my quest to become the most super thanked channel on all of YouTube, I have to start off with my first 5 super thankers. Andrea, T-Dude, John, Evan, and Lauren. Thank you guys so much for your support with the super thanks as we grow a little bit and become the most super thanked channel on all of YouTube. You guys are the best. Let's get into this thing. It is Pop Fiction, Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's go. All right, here we go. You guys have said, turn up the volume, Craig. Okay. Ooh, lovely. I love everything about this. So the premise, once again, if you're just popping in, there's a myth, then they test it, and then there's a conclusion. It's kind of like Mythbusters, but for video games. Pretty simple premise of Pop Fiction. It's amazing. Gotta love that classic tune, man. Awesome. Woo.
While there's still no way to unlock him in Super Smash Bros. Melee, Sonic's life in the fast lane comes chock full of tall tales that will make anyone's head spin.
Was this before Sonic was in Smash? I think it was. It had to have been. Absolutely.
Sega's mascot raced out of the gates on the Genesis back in 1991, giving Mario and Nintendo a run for their money. So it came as no surprise that Sega followed up the mega hit with a sequel just a year later. But in the rush to get the game out the door in time for the holidays, did Sega axe some content?
That's crazy to think about. He didn't realize it was just a year after the first release. I mean, it makes sense, all the same assets, these physics and all that stuff. So it's more like an extension. That's what you saw back in the day. You know, I was watching a video about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the movie, and they did the exact same thing. They released the second one a year later. Like, how crazy is that?
That's what fans claim. Apparently, there's a zone that didn't make it into the final version of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but is still accessible with the use of a cheat device.
This is interesting. All right, let's find out.
Back in 1992, Sega began ramping up the marketing campaign for Sonic.
Okay, look, I know I stop and I talk like every 5 seconds because you look at this stuff and you go, man, do you not just miss video game magazines? Please tell me below what the best video game magazine was. No, nay, specifically tell me exactly what issue you loved the most. For me specifically, it's Nintendo Power, Super Mario World on the cover. I love that cover. It's iconic for me. It is burned into my psyche.
By churning out screenshots for print publications, as well as taking early builds of the game on tour to public events. Several publications ran a single screenshot of a level called Hidden Palace Zone, and when the game finally hit store shelves in November, fans realized it was missing. Several years later, fan sites began to claim it was possible to access this stage with the aid of Game Genie.
Wow. That's pretty fascinating. Can we stop real quick? This was like 12 years ago. Can we stop and just take a look at how, like, the high quality footage that is recorded here? Like, this is really good stuff. Game Trailers was outstanding, man. Outstanding.
In order to explore Sonic 2 properly, you're going to need access to a copy of Sonic 2 and a Game Genie cheat device.
Let's
go.
go.
Hooked up and set, you'll be
Game
taken to the
Genie
Game Genie screen where you can then enter codes. Enter either of these codes depending on which version of Sonic 2 you have. If one code doesn't work, simply use the other. The game should then boot up, and on the title screen, scroll down to the options menu.
How do you find that? How do you even discover the code to find the hidden gem zone? That's insane.
Select it and go down to the sound test box and enter the following numbers by pressing the C button for each: 19, 65, 9, and 17. You should hear the sound effect when Sonic collects a ring. And then press start and exit out to the title screen.
So hold on, just to be clear, you have to put in a very specific Game Genie code. Then you have to put in a very specific, go to the sound test mode and put in 4 very specific numbers, like in order, for you to find this chime. This is stupid. This is so early 90s insanity. I love it.
Back on the
Love
title
it.
screen, put the cursor on the one-player option like you're going to select it, and then press and hold A and start. This will bring you to the level select menu. Now, if you did all of this correctly, select Death Egg Zone, and you'll be transported to the Hidden Palace Zone instead.
But only if you do all of these things. You must go on your monumental journey. Woo!
After following the
Whoa!
procedure, we successfully arrived at Hidden Palace Zone's first act. What we found was a mess, an incomplete stage with glitchy
Of
visuals
course.
and no way to advance. However, if you enter the debug code on the level select menu before selecting Death Egg Zone, you can explore the level more thoroughly, as well as advance to Act 2. Though advancing past Act 2 will bring you to Oil Ocean Zone Act 1. While this proves the level is present on the cartridge, there's more to this story.
Oh, wow. This is just
Back
amazing
in
to
the
watch.
months leading up to the release of Sonic 2, the game was shown off at various events, including a toy show in New York. Reports from the event revealed that Hidden Palace Zone was in a more finished state than what we found in the final game, and the level was even showcased on cable TV during 2 episodes of
What?
Nickelodeon's game show Nick Arcade.
What?
A few years ago, ROM surfaced
We
on
must
the
find
internet
that!
claiming to be an early beta of Sonic 2. Dubbed the Simon Y prototype, this ROM contained not only a more complete version of Hidden Palace Zone, but a few other zones that got axed as well. The authenticity of this ROM was confirmed by Sonic's creator Yuji Naka, who
Shut
revealed the
up.
prototype was stolen from the event in New York.
Oh my God, how amazing is that? This is video. I've said this before. Listen, game trailers, pinnacle of video game journalism. Everything after that, it went straight to hell. This is wow. I am blown away by this. Man, give it up for Michael Damiani, Brandon Jones, and the old game trailers crew over there, man. Making the best series on all of video game history right here. Amazing.
A special debug code on this ROM allowed you to select from any of the playable levels.
Wow.
Besides a completely playable Act 1 of Hidden Palace Zone, there was a partially playable level called Wood Zone, and mention of levels named Genocide City Zone and Dust
What?
Hill Zone. But that's only the tip of the iceberg. According to interviews with the development team over the years, 2 other zones were in the concept stage, but never found their way into the final game.
You're looking at footage, right? This is footage of this zone that nobody's ever heard of unless you watched Pop Fiction 12 years ago. What? This is insane. What?
One of these stages, entitled Rock Zone, was supposed to have been part of a time travel element that never made its way into Sonic 2 by serving as the past level for Dust Hill Zone.
Well, look at that. And then that became a thing in Sega CD. How crazy.
Sonic may be the fastest hedgehog alive, but it looks like in an effort to keep up with the demand for a sequel, a great deal of content was left in the
Got
dust.
cut. Cut that content. Wow. And Sonic 2 was still amazing.
Or so we thought.
Ooh.
In December of 2013, there was an update to the iOS version of Sonic 2, which was originally released back in April of 2010.
What?
Developed by longtime Sonic fan Simon Stealth Tomley and Christian the Taxman Whitehead, the remastered version of the game includes a very special new addition. The duo took it upon themselves to add the completed version of Hidden Palace Zone into the game.
What?
The zone can be accessed by either falling into a pit in the second act of Mystic Cave Zone or by using the level select code. The latter option supposedly only works after you've accessed Hidden Palace Zone normally in the game. However, we were able to warp straight to the level using the code with no issues.
This was only on the iPhone version of Sonic 2. That's it. And I guarantee you can't find that I guarantee you can't find it on the App Store now. I'm gonna look while we're watching this video.
No matter which method you use, it was now possible to play through Hidden Palace Zone in its entirety, including an all-new Eggman boss battle.
Shut
The
up.
level
That's
was
just
recreated
crazy.
from assets found in the Sonic 2 beta, but Christian and Simon opted to use the 2-player Mystic Cave theme found in the Simon Y prototype rather than the original track for the level, track 0x10. When some fans expressed concern over this decision, the team explained their reasoning for this in replies on Twitter.
Ooh, they use Twitter. Look at old Twitter. We felt that the track didn't fit the pace or prehistoric feel of the level. The song was used in the protos. Got it. Sounds good. By the way, you can download Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Classic. Fascinating. Oh man. Yes, and you can. This is crazy. It says play this on this is play the secret Hidden Palace Zone stage that didn't make in the original release. You can still do this. What? I'm spending money on my iPhone
Reached
today.
out to Christian and Simon about why they decided to put the level back into the game. Christian got back to us with the following answer.
Personally, I've been aware of Hidden Palace Zone for many years and a huge cult following in the Sonic community. So when Simon and I were on board to work on the new mobile version of Sonic 2, it was a total no-brainer to see if it would be possible to finish the level and include it in the game. I didn't think we would have lived it down had we not tried it. There you go. Go get it. I love everything about that. Once we demonstrated that it was possible to get Hidden Palace Zone working on the Retro engine, Sega we're most definitely excited to get this out to the fans since it's been something that people have been asking about, speculating for a long time, more than 20 years. Wow. I didn't even know about this
For
level.
over 20 years, fans can finally experience
Shut
the
up!
mysterious Hidden Palace Zone thanks to the efforts of Christian and Simon.
Amazing. That is awesome. I had no idea that was a thing. Give it up for Pop Fiction, man. I'm telling you. The best. The absolute best. The absolute best. Every time I watch that show, every time I watch a single episode of that, I'm like, I feel so smart now. I feel so smart. I'm so smart because I watch Pop Fiction. And that's what good video game content in general should make you feel like. Well, unless you're watching my stuff, then you just feel happy and you feel good about things. And that's just crazy. I am blown away by that. And there's a reason why this show didn't last long after game trailers went away. It's because it took time to produce, and time means man hours, and man hours means money. And I'm so thankful that this show existed at some time. And I think at the end of the day, that's really what you have to look back. And when you look at this content that's been around for a long time. That's not even old. Like, it's old content by internet standards, but it's timeless content. You can watch that today. You can watch that in 20 years, and it's going to be outstanding. Golly, that's great stuff. Look, if you guys enjoyed watching Pop Fiction, if you want to see more and learn, just like I am, with me, along you, hit the thumbs up button. Let's go with that. Subscribe to the channel. We are growing just a little bit more every single day as we expand our little hobby here of reliving classic internet. And once again, super thanks are hugely appreciated down below as we become the most super thanked channel in the history of the YouTubes. Guys, have a great day. Remember, new videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and occasionally, every once in a while in between then, when I talk about G4. If you want to go watch that video, you can. You guys, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.